This is a different view, isn't it? I thought I'd start the video today in my car. I got bored driving home, so I thought I'd come and talk to y'all. Today is weigh-in Tuesday, or my weigh-in day, and the day that we have a little chit-chat. We will start the video off with a scripture as normal, but as you can see, I am driving, and I won't be able to read you a scripture right now, but I do have more memorized. The earth is the Lord, and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell in it. So we are God's. We are God's. Everything that dwells in it. So, anyway, I will read you a scripture when we get home, a real one. I like the scripture that the pastor talked about yesterday, Ephesians 4:1, talking about walking worthy in the vocation for which you are called. And vocation not meaning just your job, but really your number one vocation is as a Christ follower, a follower of Christ, and living in a manner that resembles and represents Him, because that's our first job, that's our first vocation. And then our second vocation is whatever we choose to do with our career. But our first vocation is being a Christ follower and living as God would have us to live. So that was really, really good. And I didn't take any clips, but it was a really good message. You can catch us on Facebook if you'd like to hear it. And we are New Life Temple Church, Inc. on Facebook. And you can scroll through and subscribe to us at New Life Church, Inc., Houston, Texas. And you can see it there. You can see the full service there, because we stream and then we post our stream to Facebook. You can catch us live on Sundays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm putting my hand up here so the phone won't fall. And on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. we do have Bible study if you'd like to join us there. But it was very good, and the scripture again was Ephesians 4:1, and when I get home I'll pull that up and read it to you guys. Right now I'm probably about 5 or 6 minutes from home. But thank you so much for joining. Let me take this time to thank you for joining and watching as I transition and show my progress, transitioning from VSG vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which was a surgery, to ESG sleeve revision, which was a procedure where they go through your throat. It was not a surgery. I was not cut open. They go through your throat and they put in staples to staple and to tighten my sleeve. I had the revision to get a little bit more restriction and tightening in my sleeve. And I had that done by Dr. McGowan at True You Weight Loss. You can actually find them on Instagram, True You Weight Loss, and they are in Cary, North Carolina. And I did that on December 4th. And I am, last week, on the 4th, that was last Friday. Last Friday I celebrated my 8-week anniversary, my 2-month anniversary, having the sleeve revision. And I will check in with you when I have the scripture, and then we'll go right into the weigh-in. Talk to you in a few minutes. Hey friends, I'm back. I got home and I got settled, and so now we're going to start with that scripture that I had promised you that I was talking about in the car, and it's Ephesians 4:1, and it says, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech ye that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called. And like I said, our pastor was saying that our first vocation is to be followers of Christ and to live and to move and operate in the way that he would have us to do. And then our second vocation was whatever work that we do. But our first calling and our first vocation, our first occupation is to live a lifestyle that reflects the image of Christ. So, which we should all try to do. And now, is there something on my lip? And now we'll go into the weekly weigh-in. Head that way. Alrighty, guys. So that was a 0.2 pound loss. A loss is a loss, so we'll count it as a loss. But I don't know if I'm like at a stall because I'm getting very close to my goal weight. And as I mentioned last week, usually when you do get close to your goal weight, is there something on my lip? Okay, I don't think so. I don't think so. I guess that's just the way my lips are. Anyway, so when you do get close to your goal weight, it seems as if you start to lose very slowly. And so that's what I'm experiencing, I think. And then stalls are normal. Even if it's your first time with bariatric surgery, stalls are normal at a certain point out. So it's, that's not, I'm not panicking over that. But I am allowing myself, because I want to lose at least 7 more pounds. I'm saying 7 because I know I'll be in a range that's maintainable for me. But if I don't lose the 7 pounds, I do want to build muscle. So in this state that I'm in right now, I don't know whether I'm gaining more muscle because I haven't increased my weights at CG, and you all know I'm doing CG Camp Gladiator. I haven't increased my weight, but I'm able to do more reps than when I first started, after having the revision surgery. So I am gaining some strength back. So I don't know whether my body's kind of adjusting, and I know the lighting just went weird, but I don't know whether my body is adjusting to just the weight loss, or if I am actually gaining more muscle. So hopefully I am gaining more muscle. And, because I am on the older side, then, that is important as we age, is to gain more muscle. That was my oven going off. I'm getting ready to put something in the oven. But excuse me, let me go and turn this light on real quick. I'm not going to stop the video. I'm just going to turn on the light really quick. Don't leave. Here we go. Hopefully that'll help. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. A little bit, maybe, kind of, sort of. But anyway, so it's, it's normal. And I would like to lose this 7 pounds by the summer. So I'm giving myself, this is the beginning of February, March, April, May, and by June 1st, I would like to have lost the 7 pounds. So that's really only 3.5 months. So that's really only about 2 pounds a month. So I am not stressing. I'm trying to, not make it a thing, not being a slave to the scale, and not making the scale the end all be all, because I know that there are other indicators of weight loss and weight management as we progress. And other indicators could be your measurements. I don't really take my measurements, but, sometimes I can tell that things are smaller, that my body is smaller in certain places. So I don't really take measurements. It would be good if you take measurements. I don't take measurements. Before and after pictures. Picture is worth 1,000 words. So that's a useful indicator to help you when the scale is not helping you. Sometimes you can see it in pictures. And then also your clothes, seeing how your clothes fit. Are they looser? Are you, I can literally shop in my closet, and maybe I'll do a video one day where you all can go into my closet, and literally I still have things with tags on them that I have not worn. So shopping and, looking at your clothes and how your clothes fit. In fact, one of the dresses I bought at Target, this was years ago, when I first lost weight, probably about 5 or 6 years ago. When first on this weight loss journey, I bought a dress at Target and it buttons all the way down. It's a winter dress, like a flannel plaid type of dress, and it buttons all the way down. And the big area where I carry all of my weight, all of my excess skin, what have you, is in my tummy, and it wouldn't button over my tummy. I didn't like the way it fit over my tummy. And so I pulled that dress out recently because it's been cold here, to see where I was with that. And actually, I don't know whether I'm seeing it through less critical eyes or it actually fits a little bit better. And it may fit a little bit better because, you know, we at Camp Gladiator, we do abs a lot and we do a lot of stomach work, that sort of thing. So there are other indicators besides the scale. Said all that to say there are other indicators besides the scale. So don't just rely on the scale when you're looking at weight loss. And also, you know, when you're building muscle, muscle weighs more than fat. So if you're building muscle, the scale may go up, but your physique will look a whole lot different, a lot different. So anyway, moving on from that, last week I talked to you guys about weight loss, or about hair loss. I have my notes here, so I'm just looking back. I talked to you guys about hair loss. And I'm still in the midst of that. I think it's official. I am in the throes because anytime I brush my hair, it's like shedding. Anytime I comb my hair, I pull a handful out. But there's no bald spots that I can tell. I did notice right up here, I'm seeing some baby hairs. So I don't know if it's going to do this side, because last time when I originally had VSG, it was this side that I could tell. So I don't know if this side is going to be some baby hairs or whatever, but I noticed some without trying to make some, because that's all the rage nowadays. Anyway, but this weekend I was out and about running some errands, and I did have a coupon for some vitamins. So I decided, and I had a CVS coupon and a manufacturer's coupon. So I decided to go to CVS and try these. So these are Nature's Truth, hair, skin, and nails. I think that's okay. And they're the gummy. I'm not a big gummy person. I don't care if it's a gummy or a pill. It's the same. But actually, I do have some omega-3s that are gummies as well. So I'm using them as my sweet treat in the afternoon. But anyway, these are vegan for you veganators out there. Let's turn it this way. Let's see if that'll be better. Oh, that's probably worse. Oh, man. There we go. These are vegan. Nature's Truth, hair, skin, and nails. And it's 2,500 mcgs of biotin. It's in a natural fruit flavor. It's not very sweet. It's very mild. 2 gummies is a serving. Oh, this is terrible. Hold on, let me see if I can put this curtain down. And maybe that'll help. So sorry about the lighting today, guys. I just thought I'd try to get this done before the night wears on. 2 gummies, and it's 20 calories. And I do not count my vitamins as calorie intake. Maybe I should, but I don't. So that's up to you. They are, and it says for adults, take 2 vegan gummies 1 or 2 times a day, preferably with meals. I've taken this without a meal, just like I said, as a little sweet treat, and it does fine. After I've eaten. I haven't tried it in the morning before eating, but after I've eaten, like midday or mid-afternoon, when I need just a sweet something, I've been doing this. So I'll let you know how it works. But I did specifically get biotin to hopefully try to curtail the the hair loss. I don't want to curtail the weight loss. No, I want that to keep going. But anyway, one day I'll do a video on the vitamins that I'm taking, because at this age, again, I keep referring to my age, but really I am there's one other lady, I think, that she just had a gastric bypass that I've seen on YouTube that's around my age. So that's why I'm stressing my age, because this is very unusual I'm going off on a tangent, so just be aware. When I originally did the VSG about 8 years ago, not almost 9 years ago, 8.5 years ago, the most of the people on YouTube that had weight loss surgery were my age. They were in the 40 range, maybe late 30, 40, early 50 range. Coming back, researching people who are going through VSG now, very young people in their 20s and early 30s, which was very interesting. I thought that was an interesting trend to where now weight loss surgery isn't such a stigma, and it's a little bit easier to get through your insurance than it used to be, because at the beginning, they still make you jump through all the hoops, but I guess because now obesity is seen as a disease and it's become more and more research has been done, maybe now they're accepting it more as a disease and not just that you love to eat or you can't control your portion and all that kind of stuff. But they still make you jump through the hoops. But I just found that interesting that I can't find a lot of older people now. The older people that I used to follow that are around my age, they have stopped posting because they're years out. And like I say, I've only seen one person who might have been around my age, and I don't know for sure if she was or not. But anyway, let me get off that tangent because this video is getting kind of long. And another thing I wanted to follow up on was, emotional issues. I talked about last time, taking care of your mental health, because just like a drug addict, a food addict, or a person who is morbidly obese, when you get to the really obesity stage, food is not just for nutrition anymore. Food is almost like a drug. Whenever you are stressed, whenever you're sad, bored, happy, food, for every emotion, food can become your drug of choice. So that's why I say, please take care of your mental health when going through a weight loss journey as well. Find out what's going on with you mentally as you're going through this process. And I have noticed that when I'm bored, and I don't feel like I've been stressed lately, but it could be underlying stress that I don't realize is stress. I have been busy at work, but it doesn't feel like it's stressful to me, but it could be underlying issues, and I don't feel stressed to eat at work. In fact, I've been very proud of myself for not reaching into the candy dish that I have for the kids, not munching on that myself. But I have noticed that in the afternoons, and this has been throughout my life, in the evenings to decompress, so I guess it is stress, to decompress, that's when I want to munch and eat, and especially at night, munching and eating. So, again, realizing what you're doing. When I say mental health, I mean realize what you're doing and why, and find an alternative. Instead of eating, I could read, I could play a game, I could go for a walk, I can put something in to substitute until those feelings subside. Okay, so I'm moving right along. I'm so sorry, this video is getting kind of long. Very last thing I wanted to follow up with is my pantry challenge. And I did well for about 4 days. There's only 7 days in the week, so about 3 days then. Okay, 3 days. So I started on Saturday, but my official day was Sunday. So technically 4 days. I did very well up until Tuesday because Starbucks had extra points that day. So I had to go to Starbucks to get my espresso that day. And so then after that, it was kind of all downhill. because then I went to the store for my husband and ended up buying some stuff for me. And then, let's see, Tuesday, I don't think I did anything. No, Thursday, I think I just came straight home because that was the day the weather was supposed to be getting bad. So I think I came straight home that day. And then Friday, when the weather didn't get bad, then I went to get new tires. And of course, can't go get new tires without first stopping at Starbucks. So Starbucks was my nemesis. Starbucks was made the pantry challenge fail. And then on Saturday, I went to Costco. And, you know, you can't walk out of Costco without buying some kind of food. But I did try to make healthy choices and things like that. Things that were healthy that I could easily throw in the air fryer. And because, you know, I've been on this air fryer thing. Anyway, but I have talked to you all for a hot minute. So I'm going to let you go. And look forward to me popping in and doing some food reviews, because I know I still have to do a food review on the pure protein cheesy crackers. There's some things at Sam's I want to go and review with you, some food finds there. I may put it in my Fitness Food and Fun Friday, but if not, I will just pop on and do a quick review. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me as I ramble on and on. And please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share with anybody who is on a weight loss journey or going through the procedure, and let's build a community. Alrighty, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.